So first of all, what we do, we work with lots of these neo clouds, and as of today, we helped automate roughly 35 GPU-based AI clusters all over the world. These are clusters hosting anywhere between 1,000 to 20,000 GPUs in a single cluster. And you mentioned cloud a few times, and listen, cloud kind of raised the bar for expectations. The world has seen the cloud. Now whenever the world consumes infrastructure, they would expect similar experience like in the cloud. And when you host AI, when as a GPU cluster operator, as a neo cloud or even enterprise, when you host GPUs in any shape or form, you deal with two new complexities. One complexity is that networks for GPU clusters are very, very complex compared to enterprise. This is one. And not only your consumers expect these networks to work properly and do all the right things, but also they expect these networks to be multi-tenant on like low-level networking layer. And now you're dealing with kind of two complexities, but blended together. So anyone hosting GPUs, they're effectively building a cloud offering.
Yeah, really interesting to me on that point, Alex, where, you know, to your point, I would have expected the cloud service providers to be dominant and just growing into GPU multi-tenant services. But it seems like the pivot has been to get things established rapidly. Separate neo cloud providers are emerging, and even some of the large cloud players are funding neo cloud startups. Is that a result of the two complexities you just called out? Is it more complex than that?
I think it's a combination of that complexity plus this is this GPUs and AI, they require shift across all layers. Like Jensen says, it's a 5-layer cake. It requires shift across all layers. Who can who can secure. Well, funding is actually a big thing, for larger customers. So this is basically hosting lots of GPUs comes to who can secure funding, who can secure data center. You would be surprised. Like, I mean, securing data center, why is it a big deal? But like, given the requirements of cooling and power efficiency and weight of the racks and everything, securing data centers and the demand for data centers, it's not trivial. We're seeing with our customers kind of compete for securing data center. So it's funding data center, securing power. Power is a big complexity in AI clusters, because the GPUs take lot of power, and then a lot of cooling, obviously, and then whether you can have tenants. So anyone who wants to succeed in neo cloud business, they want to funding, secured data center, power, tenant, and they wanna figure out networking. They wanna do networking right, which none of this is trivial, especially networking.